This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn to a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards premieres August 5th on FX and Hulu. These long dog days of summer, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to, probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer. When it comes to online college, Southern New Hampshire University is so good, it's scary. Listen, the facts don't lie. SNHU has degree programs that fit your goals, online classes that fit your life, and real support at every step. And if that wasn't enough, they've got some of the lowest online tuition rates in the U.S. This is an airtight case, you guys. Visit snhu.edu/morbid to get started. That's snhu.edu/morbid.
Hey weirdos, I'm Alaina.
And I'm Ash.
And this is a mini-Morbid.
Mini-Morbid. We like it.
We didn't plan that.
Unplanned.
I went rogue, if
Unsolicited morbid.
So yeah, welcome to the, it's kind of like a mini-Morbid episode. That's what our second episode of the week will be.
Yeah.
From here on out, I think. These are going to be faster and looser, and there's not going to be any housekeeping or anything, so we're just going to dive right into it.
Let's go. Do it.
Our first episode happens to fall during the holiday season.
Merry
we
Christmas.
decided Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
Merry Kwanzaa.
Happy Winter Solstice, all that stuff.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So we're going to be hitting some creepy-ass holiday traditions. And tonight, we are going to be talking about not Santa Claus, but his dark-ass helpers.
The dark ones.
Now, I'm just going to come out and say, Europe has some scary-ass Christmas traditions.
Yeah, they do.
I respect it because they are all about teaching kids to be good, or they're going to be like disemboweled or eaten or beaten with branches. Like, they don't fuck around.
That's why American kids are just such assholes. We don't get scared into not being assholes.
We don't have enough demons that are in our like holidays to scare our kids.
You know, it's where we went wrong. It's one of the many places we went wrong.
Like one of the many places. So basically, what's interesting is most of these traditions that we're going to talk about, they're kind of earlier pagan traditions that have just been adapted to modern use. So they kind of change throughout the years. A lot of them get less scary. Like they started out way scarier and then they kind of turn into something better. Which I think Santa Claus himself, which we're not going to cover tonight, maybe we'll cover him in another one. But Santa Claus himself started off as like super scary and fucked up. And,
well,
like,
he sees you when you're sleeping and he knows when you're awake.
Yeah, that alone is scary. So, yeah.
Like, why? I don't even get the point of that. Why does he need to see you when you're sleeping?
I know, because what do you do when that's bad when you're sleeping?
You're just chilling.
Yeah. So that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Santa, get away.
Santa, calm down.
Santa, why don't you have any chill?
Yeah. He's like pulling a Night Stalker.
I was just thinking that.
So most of these traditions, like we said before, they really focus on making your kids behave. That's the main focus for, it seems, European households during Christmas season.
Hashtag German parenting.
Yeah, it's just to scare the shit out of your kids to make them behave. Hey, I respect it, man. So the first one I'm going to hit tonight for Santa's Little Helpers is arguably the most infamous, probably the one that a lot of people know about.
Krampus?
It's Krampus. Good old Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampus's roots actually don't really have a lot to do with Christmas. Now we've turned him into a Christmas thing, but they dated back to pre-Germanic paganism in the region. So his name was originally Krampen, which means claw, and basically the legend was that he was the son of the Norse god of the underworld, Hel.
Fun.
It's like literally like just hell, which he kind of is. He still is. During the 12th century, actually, the Catholic Church tried to banish any Krampus celebrations or any kind of like having him to do with anything because they said he was basically the devil.
Oh.
And actually in 1934, as recently as 1934, Austria's Conservative Christian Social Party also tried to have him eradicated. But none of these things have held, and Krampus has lived on.
Krampus lives on.
He lives on. So he traditionally is seen visually to have a long, like, gross tongue.
Gene Simmons-esque.
Yeah, literally. And it's like a forked long tongue. It's like creepy.
Cute.
He's like half demon, half goat.
Same. Me too.
Same. And he's also seemed to have one human foot and one cloven hoof. But I couldn't find anything to like why that is.
That's weird.
I don't know if it's just to make him even creepier. I don't know. In a 1958 article about the Krampus legend in Styria, which is a state in southeast Austria, they said that Krampus would deliver gold-painted bundles of birch sticks to children. These gold-painted bundles, were actually smaller versions of the switches that he uses to beat people with. So,
typical.
Yeah. And what the families would do of these children, once they would get these little bundles of, birch branches, they would hang these birch branches in their house all year round as decoration to remind the kids to stay in line.
Or you're going to get your ass beat by Krampus?
Yeah. Like he was like, hey, remember when Krampus brought us his beaten stick? That's going to stay on our wall all year.
That's heavy metal.
So stay in line. So Krampus himself comes around on the night of December 5th, and he comes around with Saint Nick. But again, he's like the anti-Santa.
Excuse me?
What?
Today is December 5th.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Did not plan that. Did not realize that. Hope we've been good. Because Krampus is coming to town.
Krampus is coming to town. It's not so catchy.
He's bringing a branch. He's beating you twice. He doesn't give a shit if you've been naughty or nice.
No, he does, though. He gives a huge shit.
I don't think he does, because he's just going to beat the kids anyways. I don't think Krampus cares if you've been good.
Oh, I thought it was only the bad kids.
Well, I think that's kind of like supposed to be it, but he seems like he's just kind of an asshole.
Oh, well, go on then.
So while Santa is, handing out candy, because in a lot of these countries, kids will put out shoes on these nights so that's where their goodies are left in. It's just like a tradition.
I don't have a shoe big enough for all the shit I want.
So Saint Nick will put like candy in the shoes of kids that were good. And I guess in Austria, they'll do, and I think in Germany, I'm not sure, but some of our German listeners can tell me if this happened there before or if they do it now. They'll leave birch twigs in the shoes of kids that are bad. Valeska, tell us. So that's what Saint Nick just leaves, like twigs in your shoes, and it's like, you've been naughty, here's a twig. But Krampus is like, oh, you've been naughty? All right, I'm going to take you out of your bed. I'm going to beat you with this birch branch or with this it's called a switch, which is basically like a whip made out of branches. And then he's also going to take these kids and he's going to stuff them in a sack that he has. And then he's going to haul their asses off. And he's either going to take them straight to hell, or he's going to dump them in a body of water along the way to drown our asses.
He stuffs them in a sack?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I like that all you got out of that was stuff them in a sack when it finished with, and takes them to hell or drowns them.
Well, drowning would suck. I feel like hell would just be like,
And I love that you're like, wait, he puts them in a sack?
I mean,
like, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up. He just throws them in the sack. What the hell?
Oh, I love it. So also on December 5th, they celebrate Krampus Night, which they call Krampusnacht, which is really cool and metal sounding. But Krampus Night is crazy. It's like public celebrations. People dress up as Krampuses, so there's just a shit ton of Krampuses walking the streets.
That sounds awesome.
And like German dudes in Krampus costumes. And they don't just walk around, and it's not like this celebration that everyone's like, this is so fun. No, they literally beat bystanders. Like,
what?
These Krampuses walk around, and they hit people with branches. Like, they literally beat you.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
It's legal?
Yeah. And
so it sounds like The Purge, kind of.
It kind of is. Except, so I read a couple of, like, people who have gone to these things and have come back and been like, no, seriously, like, they will beat you. Like, you will be beaten. And I guess they mainly go for your legs and your shins, but they literally beat your legs and shins with branches. And they will chase you into places to try to beat you with branches.
What?
Like, this is legit.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's a lot. And so because of this, there have been injuries and people obviously getting terrified and like traumatized.
I mean, yeah.
So because of this, they've kind of had to reform it a little bit. And there's some places that require all Krampuses to wear numbers so they can be identified in case of violent behavior.
Krampus number 612 hit me in the face with that branch.
Krampus number 53 was the one who struck my shins.
Krampus 4, settle down. Settle down. Yeah.
Krampus 4, you're on the edge. Krampus 4. Come on. Keep it together. It in. Keep it together.
God, Krampus.
So yeah. And I guess it's called like a Krampus run, where they just fucking run
like it's
down
a
the
fucking
streets.
5K.
It's like a turkey trot.
Hey, is your family running in the Krampusnacht?
Yeah, the Krampusnacht, you know. So, and of course the next day, so tomorrow, is, we're both gonna butcher a lot of these pronunciations, just so everybody knows. By all means, if you are Icelandic, German, Austrian, any of these, and you want to correct us, correct our asses. Because we will totally listen and we will correct it.
We just got it.
But we're doing the best we can. So the next day, which is tomorrow, after the Krampusnacht, is Nikolastag, which is St. Nicholas's Day. And tomorrow is the day for like presents and joy and like happy little girls and boys. But it's really just the ones who haven't been beaten to death by a Krampus.
Well, yeah, they got to celebrate something.
Yeah, I mean, after that. So yeah, that's Krampus. He's something. And if you look, like, a lot of the any visual you see of him is usually him. I mean, it's literally like half demon, half goat. The big long tongue, the crazy eyes. He's always holding a sack, usually full of screaming little kids in the visuals.
That's fucked up.
And he's got like chains around him. He's got the big birch switch.
He always looks pretty stoked, though.
Oh, he is always raging. Like, he is so happy to be murdering children. It is like everyone, he's got the tongue out, but he's got this like crazy, like, yeah face on.
He kind of just looks like coked out.
He does. That's exactly
coked out Krampus.
Coked out Krampus. I'm saying. So yeah, that's Krampus. The next one I'm going to talk about, I mean, this one's going to be a rough one to pronounce. The the actual word for it, but it's Jolacaturin, which is not how you say it at all. But in English, it's Yule Cat.
Yule Cat?
The Yule Cat, which sounds delightful, right?
I don't really like cats.
I don't like cats either, but I feel like a Yule Cat just sounds like it's like, I'm the Yule Cat. Like, I feel like he's wearing pajamas and he's just
Pajams.
He's got a song to sing. He's got a story to tell. He's ready to give me a lollipop. I don't know.
What does Yule Cat remind me of? It reminds me of that video online that's like the cat with like the rainbows coming out of its ass. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I was thinking of that one, or I was thinking of the one with the cat playing the keyboard. Like, it's just like it's just banging on the keyboard in its pajamas. That's all I thought of.
That's awesome.
Well, unfortunately,
it's none of those
the Yule
things.
Cat is not like that. So this is an Icelandic tradition. He's not a nice cat. Yule Cat will eat you. So
he's feral.
So that's a thing. So he's tied with an Icelandic tradition that basically says that everyone who finishes their work on time, like servants, kids, anybody, they receive new clothes for Christmas. That's like a big thing. The people who don't finish their work on time don't get new clothes for Christmas. So now, as we're going to see, Yule Cat is very fashion forward. Like, he's very conscious of the latest trends. And he's going to know if your ass is not wearing brand new clothes. And he's going to be pissed. So to encourage children and just workers in general to work hard, parents tell their kids that Yule Cat would be able to tell who the lazy kids were because they wouldn't have at least one item of new clothing on Christmas. And these kids would be sacrificed to Yule Cat.
What?
Literally. So there's a poem written about Yule Cat, like a famous poem. And it ends with, and this is kind of nice. At least they say it kind of ends with a suggestion that children should help out the needy by giving them new clothes so that they can have protection from being fucking devoured by Yule Cat.
Jesus.
So it's like, hey, it's a nice like charity thought, but it's also like, or a Yule Cat is going to eat you. So it's like, what?
Be nice to the less fortunate, or you will be eaten by a cat.
Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70. This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app where you can bank, borrow, and invest all in one place. Let's talk about bank accounts for a second. The average bank savings rate is 0.39% in interest. You're earning pennies on your savings, and it doesn't have to be that way. But with SoFi's high-yield checkings and savings, the money barely making moves sitting in your savings account can earn over 8 times the national average savings rate with eligible direct deposit. No account or overdraft fees. We love transparency. You can get your paycheck up to 2 days early, plus get up to a $300 welcome bonus when you sign up with eligible direct deposit. Sign up for SoFi checking and savings at SoFi.com/morbid. SoFi checking and savings is offered through SoFi Bank N.A. member FDIC. Terms apply. Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So the whole thing, you get new clothes, you're safe, and it meant you worked hard. You don't have new clothes, Yule Cat's gonna eat your ass, and that's just the way it is. Like, there's no gray area here. So nobody really knows the true origin of Yule Cat. It's kind of unclear. But from what I could tell, the oldest known writings date back to the 19th century, so pretty recent. He's not that old.
Okay.
There is that poem that I was talking about is by Johannes Jernkotlum, and it goes into detail about now apparently Yule Cat is gigantic. It's not like this tiny little house cat that just like nibbles you to death. It's like a big old fucking terrifying cat.
Oh God.
It has sharp teeth, it has glaring yellow eyes, and it's here to punish your ass. That's what
like
Yule
a
Cat
Fisher
is all
cat.
about. It's like a Fisher cat from hell.
Awesome.
A Fisher cat that's like that cares what you're wearing, which is even scarier.
It's like a Dolce & Gabbana Fisher cat from hell.
Yeah, basically. And I might post this poem because it's like really terrifying.
Hold on, wait.
What?
It's Joan Rivers reincarnated in cat form from hell.
Whoa.
You're welcome.
You just busted this case wide open. That's the origin of Yule Cat.
There you go. You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Hope you keep it weird. Bye. Joan
Wow.
Rivers. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Joan Rivers / Yule Cat. That's
Legit.
terrifying. So the Yule Cat is going to connect with a couple of other ones that I'm going to mention. There's like basically what we're going to see at the end is there's this big old Icelandic child murdering family that works around Christmas time.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so that's the Yule Cat. Basically a giant,
Joan
fashion
Rivers.
conscious cat. The next one I'm going to talk about is called Frau Perchta. So Frau Perchta is an ancient legend in Eastern Europe, but her story was popularized by Jacob Grimm, the Brothers Grimm.
Oh shit.
He referred to her as Frau Berchta, and she was the female counterpart to Berchtold, which is the leader of, quote, the Wild Hunt. Now, the Wild Hunt is just this big old procession of elves, fairies, and demons just running around doing evil shit.
Hell yeah. Where do I sign
Which
up?
is awesome. Yeah. And basically, so what they say is seeing this wild hunt in passing, which can you fucking imagine seeing this in passing? It was thought to be an omen that would indicate great misfortune, which is like, no shit. It's an omen letting you know that you are losing your damn mind because you're seeing a procession of elves, fairies, and demons just fucking up shit.
Congratulations. You've lost it.
Like, wow. So, Frau Berchta or Frau Perchta, she flies around the sky with an army of lost souls around her, which is pretty metal,
Yeah.
to say the least.
That's badass.
Among her army of the night are apparently supposed to be the souls of unbaptized children. Heyo. Whoops. So
Here I am.
Just ashes floating around.
Come and get me.
Now, the legend also says that if you hear the wind and thunder like rumbling around the mountains on the Birchtill nights, which I'm not sure exactly what nights those are, what you're really hearing is not thunder. It's the fucking sounds of the Wild Hunt. So it's like all these demons and Perchta, Frau Perchta, just tooting around doing evil bad shit.
Oh no.
Which would be awesome. So the physical descriptions of Frau Perchta kind of vary. There's a lot of different legends. Some describe her as being actually kind of Krampus-like, while other ones say that she's a tall, white-robed lady, basically old lady. Sometimes, weirdly enough, she's portrayed with one extra big foot.
Casual.
Which, I guess this is supposed to mean that she's a shapeshifter that can take any form she likes. That's what it's supposed to indicate to you. That wouldn't indicate a lot to me. It would just indicate that she had a club foot.
I'd be like, why you got an extra foot?
Yeah, why you got an extra foot? So, in Germany and Austria, they sometimes portray her as a witch named Frau Perchta. I originally said her name because it's Berchta and Perchta. And she basically just she will hand out rewards for good kids, but she'll also hand out some pretty severe punishments for bad kids, like all of these do. It's during the 12 days of Christmas, which is December 25th through Epiphany on January 6th. She's possibly best known not for her rewards that she gives, but for what she does to the bad kids. And what she does is, if you're not awesome, she will disembowel you and replace your organs with hot garbage.
Wow.
That's something that just sticks with you, I think.
It sure does.
And on the 12th, this all kind of happens on the 12th night of Christmas, which is the Feast of Epiphany. That's when she'll creep into homes and she'll either disembowel your ass or she'll leave a piece of silver in the shoes of children and servants who have been good.
I'd take that.
Oh, and she also cuts kids' tongues with glass if they lie.
Hey.
So, like,
learn your rules. You better
don't
learn
fuck
your
with
rules.
Frau Perchta. Now, there is a slightly different version of this legend, and it's according to Linda Radish, which I probably said her name wrong. She's the author of The Old Magic of Christmas. Now, she says that Frau Perchta was also known as Berchta, like the original legend says, or Bertha. And she can also be referred to as Spinnstubenfrau, or Spinning Room Lady.
I see the transition there.
Obviously. In this one, she's often depicted having a, like, beak nose that is made of iron.
Wow.
Which sounds kind of like a
savage.
plague mask, like a plague doctor mask.
Yeah, that's what I pictured.
Which is terrifying. And she's dressed in, like, super shitty, like, ragged clothes. And she's usually carrying, like, a cane or a staff. And she just looks like a decrepit old lady in this one with a fucking beak nose.
Damn.
Now, in this one, she's a judgy bitch, to be honest. She's real judgy. Like, she's gonna look at your house and she's gonna tell you whether it's shit. And which she doesn't have the right to because she's dressed in rags and has a beak nose. But she's gonna tell you when your shit is not right.
take a look in the mirror, Perchta, Bertha.
Seriously, take a
Spinning Room
long,
Lady.
hard look in the mirror. So this one says that you'd better get all your flax spun by 12th night, which is January 6th.
What's that even mean?
It says, quote, "For when the Christmas season was over, it would be time to set up the big upright loom, at which time you must have enough thread to warp it and start your weaving." So if you didn't do this shit, apparently if you didn't start your weaving, then the lazy ladies in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland would either have their looms trampled or they would be set fire to by Frau Perchta. And if you really pissed her off, like if you didn't weave your shit and your house is a mess. Oh, and that was the other thing. If your house was a total mess and you were supposed to leave a traditional bowl of porridge out for her on this night.
Bitch gotta have her porridge.
Like, I think you could not do one of those things and she's probably just gonna, like, set fire to your loom, which honestly is the best case scenario. And if you didn't do any of this, well, then she was going to probably set fire to your loom, and then she's going to come into your bedroom, and that's when she's going to disembowel you, but she's going to fill your insides with rocks and straw.
Okay, that's like the dopest would you rather question ever.
Right?
Would you rather be disemboweled and filled with hot garbage? Or would you rather be disemboweled and filled with rocks and straw?
I mean, I'd say hot garbage because it might have a soothing feeling, the heat.
Oh, I'd say rocks and straw because I'm not trying to put no garbage in my bod.
Are you sure?
No, not hot garbage.
Taco Bell is kind of hot garbage.
Taco Bell is something that
Given
is
to us from the gods.
unexplainable. And it is not garbage.
It's not.
You're
I'm
hot
sorry.
garbage.
I am hot garbage for saying that about Taco Bell.
Yeah, how dare you? We
How
lost
dare I?
a sponsor.
Well, that'd be awesome if we got sponsored by Taco Bell.
Well, it's not gonna happen now, so
Man,
you fucked
burn
up.
that bridge. Well, the moral of this one is no matter what, she's definitely gonna gut someone and fill their thoracic cavity with hot garbage and rocks one way or another. So Frau Perchta doesn't play.
There's no please in Perchta.
Yeah, she does not play. So her story is thought to have come from a legendary alpine goddess of nature, which does not compute.
Sound like that.
And this legendary goddess of nature tended to the forest most of the year and then just dealt with humans just during the Christmas time and the holidays. In the modern day celebrations of Christmas, Perchta or like close relations to her, because of course there's always variations of these people, will show up in processions during Fastenacht, which is the Alpine festival just before Lent. So that is Frau Perchta. Now, these next two are kind of together because they are they're a mother and her many, many sons. And they are the people who own Yule Cat. So it all kind of...
Yule Cat lives with them?
Yule Cat has an owner, and the owner is just as big a dick as Yule Cat.
Well,
so
they get to live with Joan Rivers.
Yeah, they do. So these ones are kind of fun. Like, kind of weird, but also kind of fun. I think you're going to appreciate these. Ash is going to appreciate these. I just feel it. So these next ones are called the Yule Lads.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of this.
These sound delightful. They're also, I'm going to attempt the other way to say them. Jolosvanar, but I'm going to say Yule Lads. So the Yule Lads are 13 Icelandic trolls. They each have a distinct name, and they each have a distinct personality. Kind of like Snow White's dwarves. Now, back in ancient times, apparently they just kind of caused trouble and mischief during Christmas time. So they were used to scare children into behaving, like all of these are. Kind of like the Yule Cat, because they were like, the Yule Lads and the Yule Cat are going to come and they're going to fuck your world up, kid. Don't keep doing that. So now Icelandic children do get to enjoy 13 nights of Father Christmases, technically.
That's nice.
The Yule Lads come for these 13 nights, one of them on each night. They're apparently now known as like very merry and mischievous. Like they're almost like elves now instead of trolls, I would think. Like they're just like they got much more chill. So on each of these nights, children will place shoes on their windowsill, and for the, good boys and girls, whatever Yule Lad comes, they'll leave candy or like little treats in the shoe. If you're a shitbag, then they're just going to leave you rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes.
Which just straight up garbage for bad kids. Like they're
That's
like,
awesome.
here's some rotten garbage.
Enjoy.
But I guess it's way better than being eaten or beaten or disemboweled. So kids are like, that's fine.
I'll take it.
These rotten potatoes. So apparently the Yule Lads used to be way creepier than they are today. But in 1746, parents were officially banned from actually using Yule Lads to scare their kids.
Like, what would happen if they found out that you did?
Well, and I guess in this whole like banning of the Yule Lads and everything, they also banned like using Krampus to scare your kids, using any of these, because like they were legit using like, you're gonna get eaten, and kids were scared to go outside during the Christmas time because they were scared they were gonna get eaten or disemboweled or beaten or taken away and drowned. Like,
what a different like time of year than we have.
What a time to be alive.
Right?
So the National Museum of Iceland has a list of the 13 Yule Lads and their names and what they do. And I'm going to read this off to you because it's pretty great.
Oh, God.
Some of these are amazing. So the first Yule Lad is called Sheep Coat Clod. What he does is he basically just bothers your sheep and tries to suckle on the sheep in farmers' sheds. So I hate the word suckle.
Yeah, never say it again.
Such a bad word. The next one is named Stubby, and he's short and steals food from frying pans. Which to that I say, same.
I was gonna say. We have that in common, Stub.
Me too, Stubby. So the next one is called Spoon Licker.
Same.
And I'm going to let you guess what he does.
He hides your forks.
Exactly. No, he licks your spoons.
That's gross.
So the next one is called Pot Scraper or Pot Licker. and he steals unwashed pots and licks them clean. Which
I mean, that sounds helpful to me.
I was just going to say, which I'm like, thanks. Thanks, pot licker. The next one is called bowl licker. He steals bowls, and this one's kind of weird. I say this one's kind of weird, like none of the other ones were. I'm like, hang on tight, we're going to get weird. So this one steals bowls of food from under the bed, which apparently back in the old days, Icelanders used to sometimes store bowls of food under their bed, which that seems unhealthy, but okay. And this bowl licker would steal the bowls of food from under the bed and lick them clean, basically. Okay. Next one is called door slammer. And he just stomps around and slams doors and just keeps everyone awake.
Sounds like Papa when he was trying to wake me up and when I was in high school.
It sounds like my kids.
Yeah, it does.
The next one is called Skyr Gobbler or Skyr Gobbler. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But basically he eats up all this kind of Icelandic yogurt that's called Skyr or Skyr. I'm not really sure. Somebody will tell me. But basically he eats up this Icelandic yogurt that's made with I think it was milk and sugar or milk and honey. So he just eats up all the yogurt. So the next one is called Sausage Swiper.
What the fuck?
And it's not as dirty as it sounds. He just loves sausages.
Hey,
don't we all? So no. I really mean sausages.
Oh yeah.
Wear your head.
You know that feeling when you come home late from work and those puppy dog eyes just pierce right through your soul? Or when you're packing for a trip and your cat refuses to leave your suitcase? Yeah, we've all been there. Pet parent guilt is real. And you know what? It's completely normal. That's exactly why Hill's Pet Nutrition exists. They understand that being a pet parent means being human, with all of our imperfections and daily juggling acts. Hill's science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible. Whether it's those long work days or trying to balance attention between multiple pets, Hill's Pet Nutrition gets it. They've created science-based nutrition that supports your pet's lifelong health so you can feel confident even when life gets hectic. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Science does more. Ready to let go of the guilt? Find the right food at hillspet.com/podcast. That's hillspet.com/podcast. Do you remember in school when you just knew that your teacher had a favorite of everything? They would always use the same blue dry erase marker when they wrote on the board, or they would talk nonstop about their favorite element during science. I had a teacher once that literally had a favorite brand of marker. She would only write with specific markers, and if another marker ended up in her classroom, she was TO'd. And honestly, I was probably her favorite student because at the end of the year, I got her that specific brand of marker. Let's talk about their real favorite thing, though. Their favorite tissue brand. Kleenex. According to Teacher List, they are the #1 facial tissue trusted by teachers. Kleenex Ultra Soft tissues are silky soft to help prevent skin irritation, and now you can take them anywhere with Kleenex Snap and Go. I absolutely love Kleenex Snap and Go. It's so perfect to have that in your car. I had a cold last week and I was just... Honey, my nose was a faucet. I hate to do this to you, but it was disgusting. Drew literally came out of our garage with 15 of the Kleenex Snap and Goes, and I put those in my glove compartment, and honey, they were easy access. It was so nice knowing that I didn't have to blow my nose into an old wrapper that I had. Ew. So do the best thing for your kids' teachers and stock up on the ultimate classroom favorite. Maybe it'll make them their teacher's favorite student. They definitely have a favorite. Don't even get me started because, again, it was me. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex. The best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. Comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for almost every occasion. Quince makes it easy to create a summer wardrobe that you'll love, with elevated essentials made from premium materials like European linen, organic cotton, and washable silk, without the traditional retail markup. I love that! Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces that you absolutely will reach for all summer long. I absolutely love their linen. I have so many pairs of their linen pants, which you can dress up or you can dress down in the summer. Say you're going to a nice dinner, you can pair it with a silk shirt, a really cute necklace, some good, makeup and an updo, or If you're just looking for a more casual look, you can do the linen pants with like a loose button-up shirt and you still look really chic, kind of like, I don't know, Diane Keaton vibes, I kind of think. Also, it's not just apparel. Quince also offers elevated essentials for your home, from bedding and bath to kitchen essentials and furniture. They have it all, honey. I am a big lover of Quince, and I really do think you will be too. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/morbid for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/morbid for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/morbid.
The next one is called Window Peeper, and he sounds off-putting. He just creeps outside windows, and then he creeps outside, looks in windows, and then he steals shit. So he's just a thief. The next one is called Door Sniffer. And he has
Door sniffer?
Door Sniffer.
He just sniffs your door?
He has a huge nose and apparently has an insatiable appetite for baked goods.
What the fuck? Same.
Right? I relate so hard to these guys.
These are just all my different personalities.
These are all my like
personality traits, I mean.
Yeah. Next, this one's weird. This one's called Meat Hook.
What?
And he just snatches up all your meat that's been left out.
Oh, I feel that.
And he especially likes smoked lamb.
Same.
The last one is called Candle Beggar, and he just steals all your candles. Which that's just rude. That would piss me off. Do you know how much a Yankee candle is?
Especially back in the day, those were useful.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just mad because I want my sugar cookie candle. So
you ever heard of Yankee candle stealer?
Yankee candle stealer. So yeah, those are the Yule lads. And what I'm doing is I'm going to connect them to the last person I'm talking about, because the last person I'm talking about is their mother.
Okay.
Yeah, these dudes have a mother. Her name is Grelia, and she's their mama. She actually predates them in Icelandic legend as an ogress who kidnaps, cooks, and eats children that don't obey their parents. So she originally was just used like, hey, obey your parents all the time, or she's going to come down anytime during the year and just take you and cook you and eat you. But she became associated with Christmas in the 17th century because they had the Yule lads, and they were like, the Yule lads need a mom. So they just associated her with them. So
I love that.
Yeah, they were like, they need a mama. So according to the legend, I'm not saying her name right, Gryla or Grelia had 3 different husbands. Get it, girl. And she had 72 children. What? Now, when we talked about the Lawson family and they had 8 kids, we were like, one might say that's too many.
72 children is far too many.
72, that's a problem.
Girl, even the Duggars stopped before that.
They did. Did they? Or are they still on their way?
No, I think they stopped.
I think they're
like
trying
19.
to get there. Now, all these 72 children ranged from just being kind of mischievous to just straight up murdering people.
Oh.
Which, if you have 72 kids, there are bound to be a few hooligans and murderers among you. That's just math. I mean,
statistics.
Science. Yeah, it's just the way it is. So I'm not going to judge her for that. Out of 72, you're going to get a murderer or 2.
Yeah, of course.
Now, the Yule cat, like I said, lives with this whole clan. So she's the mother of these 72 kids. She's the mother of the 13 Yule lads, and their house pet is the Yule cat. She was first said to send her 13 Yule lads down to town to snatch up bad kids so they could cook and eat them. But again, by 1746, Icelandic kids were so scared of this that the government stepped in and put the ban on using this lady to scare kids too. So she was part of this whole thing, like, you can't do this. Now later it changed again because of this whole thing. And now she's said to send her 13 boys, her Yule lads, down to town during the 13 days of Christmas, where they just spread cheer and are just mischievous and shit. You know, just stealing your meat, stealing your candles, slamming your doors, not eating you.
At least they're not
murdering
murdering and eating you.
Yeah, you know. Now, just to end this, the Onion, so apparently she's like a huge, like, people know who this ogress is. So the Onion blamed her for the 2010 eruption of the, I'm going to try to say this volcano, but it's the Aijaf Jalajokul volcano. I butchered that. But basically, she got blamed by the Onion for a 2010 volcano. So that's how well known she is and infamous. And that is Grillia, the ogress who will eat your kids. She has way too many kids.
Yeah, that's just like, you don't need to be eating other people's kids. You could probably just eat some of your own.
Yeah, just eat some of your own.
You have like 70 to spare.
You do. You have way too many to spare.
That's
so
insane.
Those are that's my dark clan of Santa's helpers.
Wow. Well, I also have a couple that I can't say any of them, so this should be fun. I have faith
in you.
My first one is Belsnickel.
That is my favorite name.
That's actually what I'm naming my firstborn. Belsnickel.
Good, because it sounds wonderful. Like, he sounds just delightful.
It kind of just reminds me of Snickers.
Hey, Belsnickel.
Okay, so Belsnickel is a man from southwestern German lore.
Always Germany, man. Germany has the best dark Santa's helpers.
Yeah. I feel like that's where they're all from.
They're cornering the market.
Yeah, for real. But he traveled to the United States and he lived on in Pennsylvania and Dutch customs.
Yeah, because I was going to say I know that name.
Or Pennsylvania Dutch. Is that a thing?
Yeah, the Pennsylvania Dutch.
So he comes to children sometimes before Christmas and he wears like old clothes and like raggedy fur. And he carries a switch, kind of like Krampus, to frighten the kids.
Always a switch.
But he also has candy.
Oh, well, at least he has candy, too.
To reward them for their good behavior. So if you're like a little bitch, he's going to hit you with the switch. And if you want candy, he'll give you some.
I bet that's a poem somewhere. If you're a little bitch, he's going to hit you with a switch.
Probably. In modern day, like, retelling of the story, the switch is only used for noise to warn the kids that they have to be good before Christmas. So he'll just,
that's more appropriate, I feel.
Give it a little witch. But
that would scare me into line.
Just on, like, the wall or something.
Yeah, just that witch.
Yeah.
Talk to it.
And the kids can get candy from him if they're polite about it.
I don't really want Belsnickel's candy.
Well, it's either candy or the switch, so you pick.
Yeah.
You gotta pick if you want the switch or the candy.
I'm gonna take that candy and just put it somewhere. I'll be like, thank you, Belsnickel, and then just be like, I'm gonna put this over here. I'm not gonna eat that candy.
And then Krampus is gonna watch you and think that you're unappreciative.
And then he's gonna drown me in a river.
No, the worst, he's gonna stuff you in a bag.
He's gonna, yeah.
That's the worst.
I hope he drowns me in the river. I just hope he doesn't put me in a bag.
I mean, if you weren't in the bag and he dumped you in the river, you could just swim down the river and have yourself a merry old time.
I think you know what? I think part of it, though, is that he chains you up with his chains. Because he has chains all around him. So I think he chains your ass up so you can't move.
Wow. He's wildin'.
He's a lot. He's very extra.
Damn. I'm going to try to say these names, but I'm going to say... First,
we're gonna get so much shit.
And Necht Ruprecht are similar.
I like it.
Now I can't even say the word similar. I'm like, they're
similar.
Hold on, I'm gonna try again. Necht Ruprecht and Ruklas are similar characters to Belsnickel, and they're also from German folklore. And they also dole out beatings to bad kids. So I can't even read at this point, but
I love it.
My other one, I have 3. So my second one, Hans Trapp. He's like the anti-Santa.
Hans.
Like Hans Assman.
Like Hans Assman.
But, I mean, Hans Assman was probably the fucking anti-Santa
He did it. Yeah, he did it.
But Hans Trapp hands out punishments too to bad children in the Alsace and Lorraine regions. Oh my.
You don't say.
I just said regions instead of regions.
The regions.
Can you cut that out? I'm gonna start again.
Because I love it.
Hans Trapp hands out punishments to children in the... Is it Alsace?
I don't know.
It's French, so probably not.
Alsace.
Alsace and Lorraine regions of France.
I love how American you are. You're like Alsace.
People are gonna hate us.
America.
The legend says that Trapp was an actual real man. He was rich, greedy, and evil, and worshipped Satan.
Whoa.
So, I mean, whatever. And he got excommunicated from the Catholic Church, which I think happens pretty easily.
Same.
So, like, he was pretty chill overall, but he got sent to live in the forest.
So far, I don't see the issue.
Yeah, I don't know. So they made him go to the forest, where he preyed upon children and disguised himself as a scarecrow with straw jetting out from his clothing.
Ew.
Yeah. One day, he was about to eat a boy he captured, but he got struck by lightning and was killed.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, you know, I hate when I'm about to have a good snack and I just get struck by lightning and die.
A good little child snack.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, he died, but still he lives on, and he visits young children before Christmas dressed as a scarecrow still to scare them to be good.
So this dude is legitimately the ghost of like a rich Satan worshipping fucking scarecrow dressing motherfucker who died by getting struck by lightning, and now he's
eating a boy.
While eating a boy, and now he's just back.
Yeah,
he's
with a
doing
brand
the
new
damn
wrap.
thing.
With a brand new set of wrapping paper.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
My third one
That's
is
rad.
gonna sound really shitty when I say it, and I bet this isn't how you say their name, but here we go. Pierre Fouettard. Fouettard.
Just throw like a ha-ha on there.
So he's French, and his name translates into Father Whipper, so we'll just call him that.
Yeah, just call him Father Whipper.
So the legend begins with an evil butcher who carved children to eat.
You know, as most legends do.
Yeah, as most fucking butchers do, you know? Have you ever seen Sweeney Todd?
Yeah.
But him and his wife lured 3 boys into his butcher shop.
He was a barber, by the way.
What?
He was a barber.
A barber?
Yeah. No, the Sweeney Todd.
Oh, I was like, no, he's a butcher.
You're like, no, I'm looking at it right now.
I was like, I did this.
No, I meant Sweeney Todd.
Oh. Well, I haven't seen many musicals.
The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Well, he's a butcher, too, because he butchers the peeps.
Yeah.
They put them into pies.
Put them in a pie.
He be in the kitchen cooking pies with this baby. Yeah.
What just happened?
You're not going to get that because you don't listen to rap.
I do not.
There's this rapper called Fetty Wap, and he's like, I be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby. And so is Sweeney Todd, okay? That's where that's where they got it from.
That is. I'm sure.
It's not. But anyways,
it's not.
Foutard and his wife lured 3 boys.
Father Whipper and his wife.
Father Whipper and his wife lured 3 boys into the butcher shop. He killed them, he chopped them, and they sprinkled some salt on them.
Because you must season your meat.
Yeah. But Saint Nick came to the rescue, resurrected the boys, and...
So he's a necromancer now?
Saint Nick is everything.
Oh my damn.
And he, just fucked up Mr. Father Whipper. He was just like, fuck you. And he became St. Nicholas's servant, and now his job is to dispense punishment to bad children on St. Nicholas Day, just like all these other peeps.
Wow.
As if they didn't have enough people to deal out punishments.
And I like that he was like, so you took it a little far with butchering these 3 kids and trying to cook them up with some salt.
Yeah.
But now I think you are good for this position I have opened up where you can dole out just some light punishment to children instead of butchering them.
Quick punishment.
Wow. He was lucky
metal.
to get that job. That is very metal. So metal. This whole thing
I feel like
is
yours
so
went
metal.
a lot better than mine did, but you know what? I tried.
Yours went amazing. Oh.
Oh.
So basically, I mean, America has kind of made Christmas and the holiday season this like jolly, super chill time where you just get anxiety about buying presents and material things. And then over in Europe, they're like keeping things metal as fuck. And they are just like, we're going to keep it real. The shit started dark as fuck and we're going to keep it that way. Which
I think I'm going to
respect.
stay here for the holidays.
But I love that they like kept it in the straight up like this, like the holidays are scary.
I don't.
Like I like that they just went with it. Like they leaned in.
The holidays are supposed to be magical.
I'm good. I mean, they are magical over there.
In a totally
different way. And honestly, for our international listeners, we would love to hear any of, if any of you remember hearing about these stories or anything that you guys celebrate like this, like totally tell us, because this was fascinating to hear because it's just so different from what we do over in America. So let us know. We'd love to hear. And I know we have some international listeners that probably have some rad stories. So by all means, we love hearing them. So this was our first little mini episode. We hope you dug it. We've been getting a lot of messages lately and we're trying to answer them. So if we haven't answered one of your messages, I just want to let you guys know that we are going to get to it. So don't feel like we're ignoring you.
We promise.
We love you and we love our messages. We love reading through them. So we'll get to everybody, I promise. And we hope you dig our little second mini-sodes of the weeks. So,
and we hope you keep listening to them.
And we hope you
keep
it weird. And a happy new year.
Ding ding.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. One thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. For decades, Angie's helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
In the U.S., there's a break-in every 26 seconds. But when intruders step near, Simply Safe Home Security steps up.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
Using AI alerts, U.S.-based live agents help deter break-ins. Simply Safe, no long-term contracts. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.